Hey there, Roarshak here. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the second home on the PTS server coming out with the Gold Road chapter, Merryvine Estate. This home sits atop a hill overlooking a beautiful vineyard on the northern part of Westfield. I wanted to show you the outside of the home more on this one, as I find it to be a very relaxing and enjoyable area to explore that gives the home a lot of character. Oh, and did I mention this home can be purchased with gold? 1.3 million to be exact. Well, let's head inside and check this place out. Alright guys, let's go ahead and check this vineyard out. The first thing that you're probably going to notice is the large Colovian windmill in the background. That is movable, so that looks like it's going to be a new furnishing for us to enjoy. Seems like we're going to be getting a lot of fall themed stuff this year. We have been kind of overloaded with Apocrypha furnishings for so long now that I'm really looking forward to getting some fall themed items. This home is packed with immaculate views. The bloom, the sunlight, the rays, everything about it is just wonderful. Happened to catch this recording with a little bit of rain as well, so you kind of get to see what it's like even on a dreary day, and it is still beautiful. The reds, the oranges, the fall theme, I absolutely love it. Fall is a great time of year because of the changing of the leaves, but in reality it's such a short period of time we don't really get to enjoy it as much as we would like as humans. So looks like this year with the Elder Scrolls Online, we're going to be able to sit back, relax, and enjoy that fall time period for as long as we'd like. You'll notice in a couple of these shots you will see some red leaves falling, so they do have some falling leaf effects going. Not too much, seems to be happening more over near the barn. We're walking through the vineyard here. The ground is slanted out front, so it might be a little bit difficult to make some things there, but I'm thinking of doing a large sunflower field personally. Now we're gonna head over to the barn warehouse. I'm not really sure what to call this outdoor space, but it is mirrored on two sides, two large rooms with a covered patio on each side. You could make this maybe a stable, crafting area. You could turn this into a bar, tavern, maybe one side's a hotel. You could have outdoor seating. The indoors could be the vineyard. Some vineyards are tourist attractions that have people come in, taste the wines, and kind of just get a tour of the location. So I could see a lot of people doing something similar to that with this property. The house itself is very front facing, has a nice stature to it, very bold and comforting. The staircase here back up to the windmill has a very inviting feel to it as well. Not a lot of space back here. I could definitely see people moving this windmill and using this space for maybe a fire pit, some outdoor activities, potentially even putting more windmills in here to turn it into kind of like a windmill factory, so to speak. Not sure, but lots of stuff to be excited about with this property. So let's head inside and check out this somewhat symmetrical building. The layout with the stairs and the doorways are quite similar, but you'll notice on the left side that it opens up into a bit of a larger room. We do have the grapes and trees painted on the walls, reminding you that you're at the vineyard even when you're indoors. You get a bit of an Alinor vibe with these walls. I really think that a lot of the Alinor vampiric stuff could fit well with this house. So old furnishings looking like they're going to be quite useful and adaptable to this location. And here we go on the left side. You saw the small room on the right. This is essentially the same thing, but there's this opening that extends you into a high ceiling room with these cool archway stone windows and a doorway there, which will actually take you back out to the courtyard in the front. I'll show you that here in just a moment, but this could be such a cool spot to turn into a tavern, maybe a place for a stage, have some shows, a band. Not quite sure what people will do with this, but it definitely feels like a common space to me with the high ceilings. So you could still have the private vineyard, you could still have the private residence upstairs, and then the tavern leads out to the courtyard here, which is kind of like it would be if you were to go on a public tour of a vineyard. So pretty cool with the layout. I'm gonna be able to do some very unique stuff here. Let's head upstairs. As you'll see, those staircases are symmetrical across, same thing on both sides. When you get to the top, you make it into this small little area, but it is big enough to do something with. You want to put tables or something inviting as you make it up. So pretty cool. The rooms on the left and the right are not that big. I would say they're pretty tiny, but really okay for a bedroom, enchanting stations, things like that. You do have a nice main area upstairs, high ceilings once again. The double fireplace is very nice, knowing that you're going to get $600,000 fireplaces upstairs and downstairs. Pretty much means that this house is free once you get the achievement. You can just take those fireplaces, sell it, and almost get your 1.3 million back. So everybody should be getting this home. No excuses. Grab the achievement when the house comes out. Sell those fireplaces if you're not into housing. Get your money back, but that way you at least have this house. There are some cool furnishings like these chandeliers hanging in here, so you might just want to use some of the stuff that's even outdoors for another build as well. But this to me is primarily an outdoor space. I'm not sure I'd want to hang out in here too much if I lived here myself. It's so beautiful outside, but nonetheless, this is a space to do some things with. Very large, very open, symmetrical, tons of wall space, which I love. Sometimes the homes don't have very usable spaces, and that can kind of throw off your builds, but it seems like Merryvine Estate is going to be an exception to that one. Beautiful outside, comforting on the inside, and I cannot wait to get my hands on this and start building something. I know you guys are probably foaming at the mouth to get your hands on it as well. It's so beautiful, and I look forward to seeing what you guys come up with. All right, guys, that's it for me. If you guys are enjoying these housing tours, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Take care.